Okay. Testing. Okay. Tanoni, do you have the stream pulled
What?
up? I can't figure out because the maximum resolution the game has is 1680 times 1050, but it's like making the video weird. Do you think it'll be fine?
It looks fine to me.
Oh, okay. Let me what was I doing again? Are you already in the call? I think
Yeah.
I think you're
Yeah.
showing up on stream. Okay, cool,
I'm
cool,
talking
cool.
to you.
Cool. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead right now trying to figure this out. It's very intimidating, lots of
I
tech.
think you can fight the skeleton as many times as you want. He's just a training dummy.
I'm aware. Have you played Hades yet, by the way? I know you mentioned you had it in your library.
Not yet.
Okay, so let me give you all the rundown. I know no one's really tuned in yet, but just in case, let me give you all the rundown. So this is
So,
called
apologies
Hades.
if there's any noise. I'm eating an entire leg of lamb as we speak.
Yes. So this game is called Hades, and I'm already a bit into this save file. I've already actually beat the game 5 times. To get the full ending, you need to do at least 10, and then to get the epilogue, it's like a bajillion. If there's a lot of love for this game, maybe we'll do a short series, or maybe I'll do a stream on a new file, but for now I'm just playing on my file. So just heads up, the ending might be confusing because I'm like already halfway through it. But in Hades, you play as Zagreus, who is Hades' son, and you're trying to escape the underworld to go find your mom, because she's not here. And let's see, do we have anything we can renovate now? So for this run, like I've mentioned, I've already won a couple times, but for this run, I'm going to go with a weapon I don't use too much, because when you don't use a weapon for a while, it gets this like little purple stuff around it, and when you use it, you get 20% darkness, extra darkness, which is like a meta currency you can use to up your stats. And I'm going with an aspect I've never used too. I'm going with Aspect of Achilles. So when I throw it, I can recall it like normal, or I can throw it and then dash to it.
Like Captain America.
Exactly. When he dashes to a shield, which he doesn't do, I don't think.
He does.
Oh, nice.
He did.
Well, actually,
he did it in Endgame as a nod to Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
if you want to see Captain America, buddy, it's this weapon. So there are a couple of
That's not Captain America. That's still Zagreus.
So there's a couple of weapons. There's the sword, there's the spear, the shield, the bow, the fists, and the gun. They each have 4 aspects, but you can't get the 4th one on any of them until you get it for the spear. I haven't unlocked it yet, story stuff. But we're going into a run. And because I've already won once, there's this Pact of Punishment where you can add extra things in order to start a new run and get the meta currencies you need to upgrade stuff. So I've already won once with the spear, so I won't get anything until I put on 1 heat. So for this heat, I'm going to go with Extreme Measures, which changes the boss. And this is solely because I got a story prompt for it. This isn't usually what I would go for. And this means the first boss, which is the Furies, is going to be different than usual. So I'm pretty excited about that. And now we are ready to begin our escape.
Wretches of the underworld,
So
take heed.
we're starting with Chthonic Coin Purse, which gives us 125 gold to start. Gold can be used in shops to get various items. And we've got a Daedalus to start. So Daedalus, in this game, as you progress, you collect boons from the different Olympian gods to like buff your abilities. And you always get 1 free to start, but this time we have a Daedalus Hammer. Daedalus Hammers upgrade your weapon rather than like stats. So I'm gonna go with this one because I'm really fond of it. I like it a lot. This lets you hold X for a rapid attack. It's actually pretty nice.
What do you rate out of 10?
I'd give it an 8. I don't know. I don't use the spear a lot. My main weapon is the fists. I'm really good with the fists. But I want that extra darkness. I'm trying to farm stuff up. Alright. So we're just getting through, we're getting through the first floors here. It's pretty easy. So one thing to note that you've probably noticed is when you hit an enemy in Hades with your normal attack, they get stun locked. However, as rooms get crazier, you can't really just rely on that. And also, if an enemy has armor, which is a yellow health bar you have to get through first, they will not get stun locked until you've broken their armor. It took me a little bit to figure that out, and I was like, why is the stun lock only working sometimes? So right now we're just going through a couple of basic enemies. These louts aren't a big deal. basically the
Is
first
that
two.
the boss?
No, not even close. So the first
Are you
few
winning?
floors. Yes, I am winning, son.
Cool. I have an orange.
Nice.
Do you want
I
it?
hope. No.
Oh.
So, you're going to see your mom, but the various Olympian gods, they can't see you, they can just help you, and they think you're trying to go to Olympus. So that's the thing, is she's lending me a hand. So we have a couple of choices here. And you may think, oh, these are rare, these are high stats, you should get this. No, you always want the Athena Dash whenever you can get it. At least when you're new. When you're, like, doing high heat and you're good at the game, you might want to, like, make a crazier build. But Athena Dash is great for new players. It's super great. It basically makes your dash ability the same as a Dark Souls dodge, except it also reflects the attack back at them. It gives you iframes, it reflects their attacks, it's brilliant. It's a must-have, I think. So always look out for that Athena Blessing. It's absolutely based. Oh, I'm loving the Achilles Spear. That's really nice. Alright, pick up some darkness here. And it looks like we have a Poseidon boon up next. Poseidon usually has a lot of knockback abilities. Pretty interesting stuff.
Poseidon's a bad guy.
Is he? He's pretty based in this game.
Yeah.
What did he do to
He's a
you?
bad guy.
Oh, did little Tan Honey almost drown at the beach?
He's a bad guy.
Why?
No gods, no masters.
I see? I also love the voice acting and art in this game.
In the sequel, you will storm Mount Olympus and kill the gods like Kratos.
That'd be pretty fun, actually. Alright, so... Attack and special strong in the first 10 seconds in an encounter can be good for nice clear, but that's not going to help us in the long run. I think the Poseidon cast is really nice. I think I might take that. So, Poseidon has knockback. When you knock enemies back into walls, they take extra wall slam damage, so this can actually be way more valuable than you would first think if you're new to the game. So I'm not sure what these enemies are called, but they're like little chain hand guys that run around and try to grab you, like the hands in Zelda. Alright, so that's a perfect opportunity to show off wall slam. Oh, that was embarrassing. I shouldn't have got hit by that. Nice, nice, nice. Got a Chthonic Key. So now we have a choice between Shop or Dionysus. Dionysus boons aren't great, but... I mean, thanks to Chthonic Coin Purse, I guess we do have enough gold for this. Yeah, I think we're going to do this because Dionysus boons aren't that great. Alright, so we're going to see our man Charon.
Care on, mate. I don't suppose you've given any further thought to my proposal to just, you know, ferry me up to the surface?
I like this guy. He gives off my energy.
He's pretty great. It is you.
I'll take that.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was something else. So we're gonna buy the Poseidon boon here.
I'll take it.
Oh, baby! Oh, see, this is good, but I cannot pass this up.
You should steal from him.
That is a thing you can do, but I can't do it yet. There's like a pouch of gold you can sometimes steal, and then you have to fight him, and then if you win, you not only get to keep the gold, but you get like a discount at his store. So this is a Demeter boon, as well as a mini-boss, but the first floor mini-bosses are always kind of a joke, so I'm not too worried.
Watch you die now.
Yeah, no. Trust me.
Would you be embarrassed?
It wouldn't happen. I'm that confident.
Would you be embarrassed though? Would you stop streaming forever?
No. Alright, so we've got Demeter here. She's got a lot of chill-related stuff.
Why'd you kill those guys?
Because to test my abilities. I mean, to be fair, we are in the underworld, so everyone you kill is already dead and comes back, so it's not really that bad. You don't have to worry about it morally.
So now they pay.
Is that what you tell yourself at night?
Yep. So, I think we're gonna go with the call. Demeter's call is pretty fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's basically in a... Alright, this is a fountain room, but I have full health, so it's worthless to me. Are there any golden urns around, is the real question. Does not look like it. Alright, so we can go Chthonic Key or we can go Nectar. I'm gonna go Nectar personally, because I've already spent everything you can spend keys on. Gotta get that guy out of the way, or else he could become trouble. I really like this Achilles aspect. It's a lot of fun. I love being able to like zoom around the map like this. Pick up some nectar. You can use that to gift the various NPCs. Only one choice and it's a Palm. Palm's not really that great, but we'll take it. This lets you level up one of your boons, make it a little bit stronger, but in general, it's not that great if you have other options. Alright, so this is just a survival room. So you could just be a coward and run, but it's honestly better to kill them because you get gold for killing these guys. So you can kind of consider this a gold farming room. Very nice way to rack up some coin for the shop. Alright, we're gonna pop to Metter. So the God gauge fills up as you deal damage or take it, and when it's at all 4 bars, you get a better effect. But it disappears after each room. It only charges per room, so there's no reason to not use it when you have it, really. Unless it's like not a good move to use it for whatever reason. Easy money. Alright, so let's pick up our Palm. And I think we're gonna go with...
Easy, easy.
What did you say?
Better blessing.
Did you say
Easy,
easy? Yeah. I think we're actually gonna go for the gold here, because I can afford to lose a little health. Alright. So, what do you think so far, Tan, just looking at this game? Does this make you want to play it? Tan? Uh-oh, did I
Yeah, it
lose you?
looks good.
Nice. Is anyone in the chat yet? Anyone talking?
Orion says, ooh, imagine playing Hades.
What? I don't
You
even
have to imagine,
understand
it's
that.
right here.
Yeah, also this game is based. I have no clue what you're talking about.
I was just muted though. I would say I might not stay very long because I don't want to get spoiled on much when I
You?
go into it.
You?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. I won't be mad if you leave me. I'll just be very sad and lonely.
Like, you?
But yeah, even when I inevitably, I think, will win this run, Special Inflicts Doom.
Look at this guy.
I'm like I said, you have to win 10 runs to get the main story ending, and I've already done 5, so it'll probably not even make sense. It'll be like the middle of the conversation. If you want, you can just zoom out when I get to the ending, and then come back in the call in a couple minutes or something. And then we can, because I'll probably do a couple runs, but it's up to you. I'm not going to make you stay.
It's also rather late here, so I might have to sort of gear down.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm just glad you came even for a little bit.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Good to see streams going well. Killer One Gamer One is here now. He
Hey,
can
welcome,
replace it.
Killer.
Doesn't seem all that sporting now, does it?
So, usually you get one of these 3 Fury Sisters. They all fight similarly, but have different gimmicks. But I turned on Extreme Measures, so I have to fight all 3 of them. But I think how it works is there's one main one, and then the other 2 are like supports. I've never done this before, so I'm probably going to get hit a bit because I don't know the mechanics. But we'll see how it goes. Yep.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah, normally I can usually do this boss without getting hit, but with new mechanics, probably not. Yeah. Deflect these back at her for some big damage.
Right, well, I will lead you to the escape from Hades. I hope you
Oh,
can
you're leaving
see
now?
Mageira the Fury. Yeah,
Oh.
it's about midnight.
All right, no problem. Have a good day at work tomorrow, Tan.
I do have work tomorrow, so I cannot stay very long.
That's fair. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Look forward to the next episode of Discovering SCP, everyone. It's a good one.
Absolutely. I agree. We had a lot of fun recording it just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jumped straight into recording podcast to doing this. I can't believe I might use a Death Defy here. Yeah. Oh well. We still got plenty. That's what happens when you learn new mechanics. No big deal. We can probably replenish it later. So that is the Furies Vanquished. So let us pick up our Titan's Blood.
Titan blood.
That can be used to upgrade your weapons. We'll move forward here. So, now that we've already had Chthonic Coin Purse, we're probably going to switch this out for something here.
Asphodel.
I,
Let's see here.
What do I want is the question. I think I want another Poseidon boon, so I'm going to pick this up.
Okay.
And then let's see if there's anything good here. It's hubris to pick this up. It would be hubris. I'm so full of hubris. Alright, and now we're gonna go to Brazil.
In the bag.
So I hope you guys are ready for some Brazil. Alright, here we are in Asphodel, the next layer of the underworld. So next up here we got a max HP pickup, just gotta clear the room first. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, these guys are kind of annoying. So yeah, if you didn't figure out the gimmick, you can't stand in the lava long before taking damage. Same goes to the enemies though, if you can knock them into stuff, which is cool. I didn't even see this thing over here. Pick up some max HP. Bada bing, bada boom. Grab some darkness. We're moving. So I don't really know what our win condition is here yet. We have Doom on our special, I believe. Oh, Thanatos.
I got the message that you need assistance, Zagreus.
So there's going to be a number of enemies spawning. We need to kill more of them than our friend Thanatos here.
So close.
Nice.
Chamber secured.
He's going to give us some maximum life for our trouble.
I don't know how else to put this, but I want you to come home voluntarily. It's not just you swept up in all this nonsense now, and I know you didn't ask for me to get involved, but what did you expect?
Fan, home is never going to be the same for me. There's no use trying to pretend. I have to go.
You don't have to do anything of the sort. You have no idea how good you've had it here. Maybe someday you'll come to understand.
Get some lore. Sorry, I like to listen to the voice acting. I think they did a great job with the characters. But I know it can slow down the gameplay a little, but it's very interesting to me. Ooh, fishing! Let's go. Every good game has fishing in it. A crustacean. Love it. We got some gold burning a hole in our pocket. So this is what I was telling Tan about earlier. I could steal gold, and then I'd have to fight him, but I'm not comfortable with the spear to do that. If I was doing fists, I probably would. But first, let's pick up this Hermes. Ooh. That's going to be a yes from me, boss. And then let's see what boon we get. Demeter, not bad.
Our strategist Athena, warrior goddess, sprang from Zeus's head. I would expect that no high intellect could come from there.
Also, welcome, Boris. Sorry, I just now checked the chat. It wasn't refreshing on my phone.
Natured sense of humor, Zagreus. She and my
Pog?
didn't like to jest with one another, even in the most difficult times.
Okay, if you have no death defiance, your health slowly recovers? That's insanity. But I think this is bad. Wait, what do I have that even afflicts Chell? My call, yeah, that's it. Let's try Stubborn Roots. You know what? It's fun. I haven't got it yet. Even though it may not be the most mechanically best, those other two weren't great either. Oh, no worries, Boris. Take care. Get some rest.
Barge of death, you're here.
Let's pop these so we don't have to deal with them in the fight.
Come on, then.
Pick up our cast. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's the Death Barge. Alright, let's see what Poseidon's got for us.
Name of Hades.
Deal more damage when slamming foes and barriers. That's pretty good. Your God Gauge charges up faster when you take damage. Your boons with knockaway effects deal bonus damage to bosses. That's pretty pog. This is pretty good, but this is pretty pog. Alright, let's see. Let's get some darkness here. Yes, indeed. As Candy Queen said, good night, Boris. I hope you sleep well over there. Alright, let's get this thing started. I knew there were some guys rummaging around. Clean these guys up without much trouble. Yeah, these first few floors are pretty easy. Even the third floor is starting to get pretty easy, though. Like I said, I'm not very experienced with the spear, so maybe it'll give me some trouble. But it's really the final boss that's any trouble, and that's mostly because of nerves. A lot of the difficulty in this game comes from stacking up the heat after you figured it out, slowly over time, making things harder and harder for yourself. But this is still pretty low heat, so
Let me see.
it's not too complicated. I think we're gonna go with. It is a mini boss, but I think we're gonna go with darkness.
Out of here.
Oh, it's not a mini boss, it's a fountain.
Clear for now. Hit the spot.
That is pretty epic style. Any gold pots? No. Oh, I hate that we have to go to a shop with only 108 gold. We don't have enough to buy a boon. Which is less than ideal. Maybe he'll have some gold we can steal? No, I missed my opportunity. That is a damn shame. But we're just going to save our money and go straight to the boss. So, next up we've got the Lernian Bone Hydra, which isn't actually that difficult, to be honest. It gets a lot of newer players, but only because it's a lot going on the screen. But if you know what's going on in the screen and know what to watch out for, it's actually a pretty easy boss. At least in my opinion. Yeah, see, we're already about to get to its first stage here in a second. So now a couple of other heads spawn that you have to take care of. Just deflect those right back at him. Or her, I don't really know what the Bone Hydra is. It's a massive Hydra made of bones. Okay, looks like I let some eggs hatch. So those spike eggs you saw me destroy earlier, if you leave them too long, they become skeletons like this. The skeletons aren't too big of a problem, but if you let a lot of them stack up, you can take dumb damage that you shouldn't take. But yeah, as you can see, this boss really isn't a threat when you know what's going on. It's just a lot of things on the screen. But if you know the pattern, it's actually pretty easy. You can even do this fight without taking any damage, but sometimes you need to build for it. We're gonna pop full God Gauge Demeter call, and that's gonna be history for the Bone Hydra. Alright, Hydra vanquished. Let's go! Alright, so let me know what you guys think so far, by the way. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm just checking on my phone every now and then. Oh, Killer, you asked what a Hydra is. A Hydra is... it's a Greek monster. It's like a beast with 3 heads, but if you cut off the heads, 2 more grow for each head you cut off. So the only way to defeat it is by burning it. Or burning its heads or something. Yeah. But obviously that doesn't apply here because we just destroyed it with a spear, but That's the idea, and why it has multiple heads. Alright, so we got our Poseidon boon. I think what we want is... I don't know what we want right now. Let's... You know what? Let's leave the Poseidon boon on just to level up. There's not really a specific other boon I'm hunting for right now. Oh. Nope, nothing we really need.
One more floor. There.
Same thing still happens, Killer, even if you cut from the torso. That's just the kind of beast it is.
Elysium.
I don't see any gold vases. And we don't really have a win condition yet, so although the max health might seem tempting, we're gonna go for the coin. So these things, they just run up at you fast and then they try to explode. They're called flame wheels. As you can see, there's traps in the background also shooting arrows. But enemies can be hurt by traps too. Alright, some witches spawned. We gotta be careful here. The witches can be kind of a big deal if you're not careful. They can rack up a lot of effects going on the screen at the same time. So you want to get them out of the way as fast as possible. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I heard a Chaos Gate. Where's it at? Where's the Chaos Gate? So Chaos Gate, you take some damage, as well as a deal where you have like a condition for the next few rooms, and you clear it and you get a really good bonus.
Darkness.
So we're gonna talk to Chaos. For the next 4 encounters, your life in total is reduced. Afterwards, your cast is better. For the next 3 encounters, you cannot earn money. Afterward, your dash strike. For next 3 encounters, slaying foes, deal extra damage striking from behind. Let's go with the life total one, I think. Empowered cast sounds nice. And we'll go grab some gems, because we're already maxed out on keys. So you can tell I have a little bit of confidence in this game. I've already done like close to 20 runs, so I kind of know how a lot of this stuff works. I've got a lot of experience with roguelites. They're my jam, so not too concerned. So these guys, their gimmick, as you just saw, is they spawn these eyeballs after they die, and if you don't kill the eyeball, they respawn. I was a little careless, because I was talking and I forgot what I was doing. Sorry about that. Yeah, as you can see, that witch kind of wrecked my health there. That's why witches are a bit of a threat. Hopefully this trove is for life, but I doubt it. It's probably like gems or gold. I think I should pass for safety reasons. So this is a mini-boss. Demeter's pretty good. Hermes is good too. Oh, maybe I should just go with Hermes and play it safe. Demeter, Hermes. Demeter, Hermes. I think we go with Hermes. It's a little bit safer, and he's going to give us a more standard, in general, helpful boon. Hermes boons, unlike the other gods, are all like general support rather than like specific abilities or empowering stuff.
Can't do that.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I need to think a little bit more. I'm playing a little reckless, but that's fine.
I can't believe you got into a fight with my professional associate. You after something, cuz. Just about everybody that I know, they're all at least a little bit afraid of that one and his boat.
I don't know if you'd want to eat a Hydra killer. I don't know much about a Hydra. So what we've got going on here, we've got specials faster. That could be pretty good. Cast is up. Let's go with dodge chance. It's just a safe, nice bet. Nice, clean bonus to have. All right. Do we have any shops? I don't think so. Okay. Double boon would be really good, but I'm low. We're gonna go shop, and I've got gold to burn. I hate playing it safe in front of you guys. This feels embarrassing, but I am on a weapon I'm not terribly comfortable with.
That's a relief.
And it would be cast moves slowly, piercing foes and firing shards around it. Your flood shot. What's my flood shot? Becomes a pulse that damages foes around you. Kind of like blizzard shot. Let's try that. And Demeter or max health? I think we're gonna go with Demeter. I know it's a mini boss, but I feel confident with Asterios even with the spear, and Demeter is going to be more helpful than max health. We still don't really have a solid win condition. Oh, this isn't even Demeter. Oh, I'm good at this fight. This will be a piece of cake. Alright, so you don't want to let these guys spawn into their forms. Just keep hitting the ball, take out the eyeballs as they pop up so you don't have too many problems going on on the screen. This is actually one of the easier mini-bosses. It's a shame we didn't get Asterios. He's more fun, and you get cool dialogue with him. Yeah, I know it may seem like a pain to keep going after these eyeballs, but it's better than letting a bunch of skeletons come in. Just slowly whittle down the ball. It's a lot safer. Pop a call there, and clear this probably pretty quick. And that's a wrap. I don't think we even took any damage. I might be wrong.
An exchange.
Let me re-pop open chat. Nice. Cast drops crystal, it fires beam. Any blank effects are more effective heal now when all foes are chill afflicted there. Well, this would be great if we had chill. We don't outside our call. These are all pretty bad. I guess we'll go with Nourished Soul.
Shivering.
But those are all pretty bad. Alright, let's get some darkness. We still lack a good win condition, which I don't like. We need something that really gives our build oomph. Right now we're just kind of generalized, and we're on the 3rd floor. We're almost to the boss. So this is not a good look for us. Can we still beat Hades without a win condition? Yeah, but I tend to panic when I get to Hades and throw out all my expertise and blow through Death Defies. So if we don't have a solid damage option, I might actually lose, which would be super embarrassing. Gotta take out the Shield Lord first. Easy game, easy life. Get a call going there to take care of the Butterfly Lords. That's not what they're called, I just like that. I kind of stole that naming convention from NL, I think it's funny. I like calling things X-Lords. Alright. Pick up some darkness. Let's check our shop here.
Let's see.
Nothing good. Our Chaos Boon did evolve, so now our cast deals extra damage. And we've got my man Patroclus. He is about to give us our Death Defy that we lost on the Meg fight earlier back.
You mentioned something of your parentage, stranger. I have a question on that subject, if you please.
Sorry for making you guys wait through this. I just want to hear the lore.
What's your question? Ask away.
Your father must have records of the dead. So I was wondering if you might do me a favor and look up the whereabouts of someone I once knew.
You've done a lot for me. The least I can do is ask around. Who is it that you're looking for?
I seek one called Achilles. Was rather famous once among the living, but among the dead, who knows? I thought he would be here, but he is not.
Achilles? I've heard the name before. And, can I ask why you wish to know of him, in case it happens to come up?
It's just, I simply miss him, stranger. That is all.
Alright, let's take our Death Defiance. Thanks, King. Ooh, Daedalus! You know we gotta grab that Daedalus. I'm glad you guys are having a very interesting conversation about cooking Hydra meat in the chat there. Special deals 50% on recovery, but I don't recover with this. Dash strike hits 3 times, but you're... There we go. Let's take extending jab. Let's just play it safe. Alright, and we've got our boss. This is like the Ornstein and Smough of this game. And I don't mean just because it's 2 bosses. One of them fights like heavy slamming around, the other's like all technique, throwing their spear spinning. There's some similars.
Approaching us, bearing such blessings as would normally be fit only for heroes such as we.
You do know I'm related to them, right? The god of the dead is gotten around. Not that I want deferential treatment from the likes of you.
Good, for you'll get nothing of the sort. The gods are on my side, not yours, monster. What business would they have?
Yeah, so Theseus is kind of a dickhead, but we stand him.
Cheering's not for you, monster.
So I know the fight pretty well. The Meg fight, I took a lot of damage because, like I said earlier, if you've been here, that that was a fight that had a new mechanic that I hadn't experienced yet because I added something with heat for the sake of story, because it was brought up in story conversation with one of the NPCs outside of a run. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Oh, what? I was behind the pillar. That should not have hit me. Theseus, you're a hacker, and you use aimbot. Oh my god, and I'm taking Asterius damage now? I am not putting on a good show. Alright, you're done. Took an embarrassing amount of damage in this fight. Alright, he's gonna start calling for the gods. Yeah, so Artemis is pretty simple. It just does that over and over. If you know what to look for, it's not a big deal. Trying to get him to throw it so I can... Yeah, because when he throws it, he turns around for a little bit. Oh, did that hit him too? Alright, he's done. Done and done. I know, right, Oren? The music in this game is beautiful, the art, the story, and the gameplay is nothing to sneeze at either, huh? That's part of the reason I wanted to stream, aside from wanting to show off a little, and I thought it would be fun, is I really wanted to show this game off to you guys, see if you'd like it. Alright, so we're about to get to the final boss, so we're going to switch Skelly on, because that's an extra Death Defiance, just to be safe. Never hurts. Yeah, we can buy HP.
That was Elysium.
But yeah, the music in this game does a great job of making you feel freaking awesome. It's super rewarding. I guess in some ways, but it's really a totally different style of game. Concept's somewhat similar, I guess. But oh, I cannot recommend this game enough. Very fun. It was on sale recently, that's why I picked it up. Well worth. Even full price, I think this game's worth. Alright, so here... So now Cerberus stands in your way. But, of course, they don't make you fight Cerberus because he's a good boyo in your family dog. So you just have to go through random rooms until you happen to find a sack of treats for him, and then he goes out of the way. They don't make you actually fight him, but the first time you encounter him, they play it off that way at first, and then they're like, nah, just kidding, I'm gonna get you a treat. So we have to give him a treat so he'll go away from the gate to the underworld. So, you just go through rooms till you find him. I'm deciding which rooms I prioritize. I think I want to get Athena first.
This one, I guess.
Yeah, so these rooms, how it works is there's a series of small rooms, and then at the end there's either a boss room or there's the treat in a fountain. And you'll see these little wells around. That's because a lot of the enemies here can poison you, and you need the well to cure the poison. Fairly simple. Cerberus is based. I love him. I agree, Oren. He's so... Especially in this game, they made him so cute, and you can indeed pet him. Which is based. I actually got an achievement for petting him a bunch of times. Because he's a good boy. Easy game, easy life. Probably have 1 or 2 more rooms before the final room. So you do not, you want to keep hitting these guys and stun lock them. You do not want to let them do their beams, because it can be dangerous. There we go. You can indeed pet the dog. Alright, this looks like a boss room. I've never seen this kind of creature before. That's funny. It's like a big version of the usual small guys. Oh man, that hit like a truck. So I've noticed we don't have a lot of max health this run, but that's because I kept prioritizing boons because I really wanted a win condition that we never ended up getting. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. Okay, we got poison, so see, just cure yourself over there. Easy game, easy life. Pick up our Athena boon.
Interesting.
This could be helpful. Might allow us to activate privilege status. I don't know if I want the random hammers on the spear, because a lot of the spear hammers are a little sus.
Which tunnel?
Let's go for Ares next. Let's pick up an Ares boon.
I can't. What's in the pool this time?
Alright, making our way downtown, walking fast. Something passed and I'm homebound. Do 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 do. Embarrassing damage.
Who dies next?
Oh, and poisoned. Come on, Curtis. Are you trying to be a fool? Trying to damage the SCP's name's honor? I messed up my joke by not knowing how to pronounce words for a minute there.
Almost there.
Oh crap, I let the snake thing get me. Let's see what Ares has. Yeah, I think it is on PlayStation, or it might be, but I'm glad you're liking it, Orin. It is indeed very hype. Doom effects deal more damage when applied multiple times! What applies Doom? My special? I don't use my special that often. I think this is better. Aw, this would be good, though, if I had, like, Doom attack. This could be good, too. Let's take Impending Doom, actually.
Should be able to get back.
Let's pog our way back forward. Oh! Fishing spot.
Come on out.
Ooh, that's a new one, I think. Oh, never mind. I guess I have gotten that one. Let's go for max health, I guess. Because Palm and Gold aren't really that important at this point. Let's keep it moving. Get some extra meta currencies. Alright, what else we got going on here? Another nice thing about Hades, and I don't use this because I'm an epic elite gamer, but there's something in Hades, if you're not good at these types of games, but you still want to play for the music and the story, there's something called God Mode that you can turn on and off at will. And what God Mode does is it gives you 20% resistance to all damage, and each time you die on a run, it adds another 2%, up to 80% max. And, hang on, sorry, I have to focus for a second. You can turn it on and off at will, and if you turn it off, like, you don't lose your previous stacks or whatever. So, like, if you want to play the game, but you're not good at these types of games, you can still get through it if you would like. Still haven't gotten the Satyr Sack yet. That's a little worrying. Fishing indeed very peaceful. Let's go for a palm, I guess.
This one, I guess.
Hopefully this will be the end, because we're out of things up here that are really useful to us, and I'd prefer to just get to the boss fight, so I can take a quick pizza break. Of course it would be the last chamber I go to that has the Satyr Sack, just my luck. On a run on YouTube on stream. Oh crap. Oh, wait.
Delicious.
Let's go for this. It's gonna be pretty good. Alright, so the very last chamber will have the Satyr Sack, absolutely. And then we can go visit the shop with the bajillion gold we have. Oh, Snake Stones. Don't want to let them get their cast on. There we go. That's a Satyr Sack, boys.
A Satyr Sack for my boy Cerberus.
And this is my favorite part in a second here. Hang on, let me do the shop first. Sorry.
Don't spend it all in one place.
You're difficult to track there in...
A boon for a boon. That's cold.
Alright, so watch. Every time you do this, you get a different little message.
Cerberus moves for no one.
Not this, you'll see. The thing at the top that like appears when you usually beat a boss. It's always different every time I've seen it. Cerberus appeased. Oh, that one's simple, but usually they're cute. It'll be like, Cerberus vanquished, in parentheses. He's fine. Or shit like that. It's really cute. Alright, now it's time to beat up Dad.
One last bit of business to take care of, then.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances?
Indeed, Scorpty is the goodest of boys.
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something. Since you weren't allowed on Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
Ha! Surprisingly not distant from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then.
Let's go. Oh, that was bad damage. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing. Don't want to let those live. Gotta focus here. Yeah. His patterns are pretty simple, but I just tend to panic and make dumb mistakes, as I did a second ago. He's gonna spawn some enemies. This is actually the hardest part of the fight, in my opinion. Not his second health bar, not the lava beams, it's these extra minions. Because them with him on the screen, with my nervousness at final bosses, tends to get me in a lot of trouble. And you also don't want to get hit while he's throwing the green flames, because then you get boiling blood applied to you, which makes you take double damage, which can actually be pretty scary. Oh my gosh, taking bad damage. I really love this Achilles Aspect Spear. It's a lot of... just after I said don't get hit by it. I'm making sure, because I think he has a small second imperviousness, and I don't want to use my greater call on that. I know I have it. There we go.
Handle this yourself.
Beware of winter's
Yes, Demeter's Boon. It's not like the greatest, or call I mean, sorry. It's not like the greatest call in the world, but I like it. It's fun. It's nice for clearing this big thing at enemies when he summons them. So I was glad to have it, even though there are objectively better calls in my opinion. I love how I said objectively and then in my opinion. Just trying to play it safe because I'm not a master of this game by any means. Ah, of course he would disappear right as I do it. Alright, that's his first health bar gone. And we still haven't used the Death Defiance, and we have 4, so... Fight's in the bag. There's our first Death Defy. He's got some lava, you just hide behind the pillar, take it easy. Not sure how I feel about the slow throwing shards duo boon. I think it's cool in theory, but I think I much preferred the way it was before. The Demeter Call is also nice, even though it does less damage because it applies chill, which slows the enemies, which makes them a lot easier to read and kind of deal with. So you don't... When you break these, you don't want to be in their range, or else you get grabbed and it's a pain in the butt. Just have him break them, or break them yourself from a safe distance. If you're more confident, you don't even need to use the columns. You can get, like, inside of him, and you won't get hit by it, or you can, like, do some other freaky stuff, but I just play it safe when it comes to, dealing with his lava beams. But yeah. Once you know the fight and have beaten it, it's actually not that bad. That's why I was so confident earlier I'd win, as you can see. It's really not that hard. It's just pattern recognition. I've got a bajillion Death Defies backing me up. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry, my controller disconnected for a second. Love it when that happens. Embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I got hit by the thing right after I was like, hey, don't get hit by the thing. That's not a full one. Also, choked there, I thought it was full, but that's fine, we're gonna win anyway. And he's done.
Then go.
Hello, Sam LeMay. Welcome. To be fair, don't knock yourself too hard. I play a lot of roguelites, and I've had a little bit of practice with this game. This is like my 20th run, I think. And my 6th win. So if you're worried about spoilers, I would mute the stream or get off for a second. Because to beat the game, you have to, or to get the main ending of the story, you have to win 10 times, and each time you talk to a person, and that person has different lines, because you're like working through a conversation with them. And if you don't want to see any parts of that, mute or go away, but otherwise, I don't think I got spoiled on the ending, I'll be honest, and it's still really fun to watch through, and I think it's fine, but I would understand if you want to tab out right now for a little bit. But this will be 6 out of 10 conversation, moving the plot forward. So you beat your father, you go through Greece. First thing I do is check the rivers for fish.
I'm back.
Hell yeah.
Come on up.
That's a trout.
Another trout.
Alright, while we talk to... Alright. I gave you your warning, here we go. I'm gonna eat some pizza while we do this, because it's a lot of listening. Oh, whoops.
I could not stand it on Olympus, Zagreus. The blustering, the posturing, my overbearing mother. None of it. I would have left the mountain voluntarily, except
Except Father absconded with you, didn't he? Dragged you down with him into the underworld. So if Olympus were to find that out, I shudder to think of the consequences.
That fool is trying to protect me even now. It wasn't he who absconded with me, my son. And it's more complicated even than that. I was content to leave, willing to make my life within the underworld, with your father.
I dare not ask who did bring you to Father then. So essentially, you ran away from home to live with him. I mean no disrespect, but did you realize what you were getting yourself into?
We have a tendency to be impetuous when we are younger, Zagreus. I heard all about your father before we met. Admired paintings of him. It was very awkward at first, but he had a bluntness I fancied. A sense of principle. I much preferred him to his brothers, I can tell you that.
So, then you secretly left Mount Olympus to be with the god of the dead in the underworld. And Olympus never found out.
Yeah.
What do you suppose would happen?
Sorry.
Did?
I was eating. Let me explain. So, for those of you who still here who don't mind spoilers, the reason you have to beat the game 10 times is each time you come up to talk to your mother. But Zagreus, because he was like Hades' son and is born in the underworld, he's bound to it. So he can't stay up on the surface very long before dying. So this is what you're seeing now. He's starting to get sick. He's about to die again. So you have to keep coming up to have little pieces of conversation with your mom and find things out for her, etc. Because you only get to spend a very limited amount of time with her before you die of sickness each time.
I think there would be war between Olympus and your father, Zagreus, if they found out. Especially now, after all this. And after all this time. They slew their parents once. If the Titans could be wiped from this world, so can we all.
So it makes sense. If Father, he agrees with you and thinks that leaving you in hiding here, that it's the only way he can prevent that war.
I can see how your father, shrewd but also single-minded as he was, might have followed such a line of reasoning as that. Oh, Zagreus. What have I done?
No. What have I done? I can't. I need to fix this.
That's also how you emerge if you die on a run, by the way. And now, the meta part of the game. Talk to all the NPCs, give nectar, spend your meta resources, etc.
Natural causes got you once again there, didn't they? Well, you show them next time. Would you do that for me, huh?
Sure.
So if you die on a run, he tells you what you died to, but if you beat a run, you die of natural causes because you get sick. There's our, oh, hang on, I gotta give nectar to best girl.
I want you to know we all appreciate you, Dusa. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay?
Prince, your father.
I don't know. I saw the same comment on Reddit. I don't know who decided Medusa should be a manic high school anime girl, but whoever decided that is based.
That's quite all right, Dusa. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just doing my job here, Prince.
She flies away.
How fare your labors, lad? You have a certain look about you. Everything all right?
It's just, within Elysium, I happened on a shade who said he knew you, said he misses you. Do you know a Patroclus, sir?
What? Yes. I knew Patroclus. Is he all right?
I don't know. He seemed like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again?
Indeed, Orin. Do some many emojis.
Please send him my regards. And all my love. I think of him always. But I cannot see him any longer. And you mustn't ask me why, do you understand? Now, leave me be, please, lad. I need some time.
I take
Oh, yeah. So, in original Greek lore, Achilles and Patroclus loved each other very much. They don't specify if it's romantic love or brotherly love, but they were very close and loved each other. And I think that's kind of a neat detail in this game. They are a gay couple, but they're kind of separated because Achilles works in the house here, and Patroclus is stuck up in Elysium where like all the epic warriors go. It's like Valhalla for Greek mythology. So there's a whole quest line about trying to reunite them that's pretty cool, but I need to get them both a lot more nectar and do their favor before that resolves.
Thanatos, the world outside, didn't you say that it would make you sick being out there for very long at all? I understand now what you meant by that. Beautiful place and all, but it's good to be back.
See what I mean now, Zag? Nice place to visit on occasion, sure. But I definitely wouldn't want to live there.
Couldn't if I tried.
Oh.
Wonder what jobs the house contractor has available.
The vicious three-faced guard-hound of the gates of death barks out a brief hello.
Good seeing you. Not everybody knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
There we go. We pet our boy Cerberus. And we'll talk to Dad.
I know that Nyx has been abetting you. You wish to take advantage of her pity? I care not. Her powers have their limits anyway.
How can you... Nyx is the night itself and can do as she pleases, isn't that correct, Father? You think I am?
You, boy, have already dragged this entire household, not to mention my fool relatives, into this mess which you've created, which you dare call business.
Pleasure doing business, then.
Let's hold off from spending gems for now.
Wait.
Oh.
Child, quickly now, before you go. I know how all of this must look. Know that I was true to her, Persephone, and that I think fondly on the time she spent with us.
Of course, Nyx. Though, why did she really leave the underworld, do you think? Besides, because of me. So what if she thought I died at birth?
She did not feel that she belonged. It was a very difficult adjustment she was forced to make. And she feared that she would inevitably end up caught between Olympus and this realm. That she might start a war.
A war? Wars have been fought for less, I understand. And Father must have been a real burden too.
You do not know. Ask her yourself about her time with him. But I have already said too much, and I cannot say more.
You've said more than enough. I'll see you, Nyx. Fine work from the house contractor. Let's see here.
Alright. What do we got going on?
Good deal. Here's the fee.
That's high value.
Appreciate your patience.
Alrighty. Yeah, I know, right, Scorped?
I come to you bearing aquatic beasts.
I knew a little bit because I used to be like one of those kids that read Percy Jackson, and then I read up on Greek lore, but I've kind of forgotten a lot of it, and this game has really made me want to get back into learning about it. Very, very fun. Game is beautiful, great story, like limitless dialogue, epic characters, great music, great art, fun gameplay loop. I really can't praise it enough. And Achilles still hasn't taught me how to unlock the fourth aspect, even though I've met all the requirements, so I still, I still can't get the aspect I want. 20, sorry, that was run 21, my bad, not 20.
Well, pal, you have come a pretty long way, let me tell you. I think most of the smarts I've picked up you know by now. And so, if I'm fresh out of tips for you, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
Stand there eternally to be wailed upon at my whim using whichever weapon suits me at the time.
Yep, now hop to it.
I love this guy. He's like a kinder version of the satyr from the Hercules Disney movie. He's very funny. I know this is bonus darkness, but I really hate using the sword. I'm not very good with it. Put on a coin purse. I'm feeling a gloves run. This is my main weapon.
felt so alive.
I will absolutely go check those out. The Overly Sarcastic Productions video. I've been hearing about that account for a while. I've yet to watch any of their videos. I think I might give it a look. Skelly good. He should be his own god here. Skelly is a very good boy. I don't want to spoil, I already know who, even though I haven't revealed it in game. I kind of spoiled myself on a lot of the lore because I love this game so much, but, Skelly, basically, he doesn't tell you who and nobody knows who, but he was hired by someone to help you train to escape Olympus. So he acts as a training dummy, but he also gives you advice, and you can give him nectar and befriend him, and eventually get one of the, at the bottom here, when you give them enough nectar and then do a special quest and then give them ambrosia, there are 6 certain people that give you like a special summonable companion in game. That's pretty helpful. So anyway, I'm gonna get some water really quick. While I do that, you can enjoy this. Whoop. All right. Oh, and I can and will steal Skelly for my D&D world. Absolutely, I think he's worth stealing. He's amazing. I love Skelly. Here, you know what? Do I need to leave and come back? Maybe it's because I already beat him up. I can't. They do love their nectar.
Mahalo, you being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought.
Other note, so you up characters' relationships by giving them nectar and then eventually doing their quests and then max it out with ambrosia. Some characters doing that, will give you the summonable companion. And then there are 3 romanceable characters in this game. I can't show you Dusa because she already disappeared, but you can romance Medusa, you can romance Mega Era, who is one of the Furies that you saw in the first fight, and you can romance... Did he disappear too? No, he didn't. Thanatos. And you can also romance them all at the same time without any consequences. So keep that in mind. Whenever you max them out, you get the choice to just be their friend or to, date them. Well, except maybe Dusa, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I know that's how it works for Thanatos and Mega Era, which is pretty cool. Get some water in me. Alright. I think we're gonna do... Wait, let me make sure I have the right aspect on. Yeah, aspect of Zagreus. Actually, hold on. Let me,
Grant me the aspect of Hera.
But yeah, also switching aspects changes how an item looks.
Change form.
I really want the 4th aspect because I know what it is, but I'm not allowed to unlock those yet because I have to get through a bunch of Achilles' dialogue pool. Spend some more. On one hand, I want to save Titan Blood for when I get Aspect 4, but on the other hand...
I see you.
I mean, that's good now. Chthonic coin purse, okay. Yeah, we're good to go. So, gloves, I have a few more wins on, so I gotta crank the heat up. I gotta get it to 2. So I'm gonna take off extreme measures now. And I'm going to do jury summons, which is 20% more foes per rank. And... yeah, heightened security, why not? Alright, we are now at heat 2.
Well, time to go get killed again.
And heat can go really high. I don't know the max, or if there even is one, but I've heard of heats as high as like 80 or in the hundreds. And just each level of heat, you can re-get the bounties again for upgrades. Alright, so we got Ares to start this time. Very interesting.
Then, if it isn't Malphon, the twin fists, bound to your very capable hands. So many weapons are so indirect, I think. With Malphon, you are about as close to the destruction as can be.
Nice. Alright. Don't be fooled. A foolish thing you can do in this game. So each boon has rarities, and the more rarity, the better base it has. It's easy to see this and be like, epic, that's one of the higher rarities, grab it. But it's not really that high value, especially because we want the Athena dash if possible. So we're actually going to go with your attack inflicts doom, because that's pretty good. So doom, as you just saw, when you imply it, after a short amount of time, it explodes and does damage. And it also counts as a status effect for privileged status, which is a buff that the mirror... I should have shown off the mirror in more detail. I know I went to it, but I didn't really explain it. There's a mirror that you can spend meta currencies to get buffs for your overall, for each run. Privileged status, when you have 2 or more status effects on an enemy, you deal 40% damage, and Doom counts as 1 status effect. Nice, nice, nice. Looks like our only choice here is max health. Darkness, because we don't need keys anymore. Alright. Get our gold vase. Get a little bit of extra easy gold. Demonar is definitely more valuable here. Even though we already used our attack for Doom, which is a shame. Aw, crap. And traps do a ton more damage, too, because of the heat thing. That's something I'm going to need to be a little more careful of. Being aware of traps because of the heat that I took. Alright, let's give Demeter some nectar.
A little offering for you, good Lady Demeter. I'm deeply grateful for your willingness to aid me in all this.
I must acknowledge and accept your thoughtful gift of nectar, Zagreus. Would that the mortals showed deference thus. Lord Ares already got hold of you, has he? He's good at making mortals kill each other, yes. But he has utterly no knack for subtlety.
And then you can say that again. Alright, special strongman, inflicts chill. Cast damages foes around you and inflict chill. Why would I cast when I'm in melee of other foes, though? Cast drops a crystal that fires a beam. This one can be good, but let's go with the special chill.
That's brisk. Something I need.
Looking for the Chaos Gate item. So as you can see, when they've got this yellow health bar, the armor, you can't stagger them with attacks. You need to get them to their red health bar, but no problem. Pop this gold vase. Ugh, only a palm. Whatever. Maybe we can up our Doom a little bit.
To eat.
Yeah. You got gold.
I can use this.
It's pretty good. Come on, dash!
A shrewd expenditure of wealth is sometimes all that stands between a victory and sore defeat. Isn't that right, cousin?
Hell yeah, baby. Athena's Call is also pretty good if you're new to the game. Good talk, Charon. Got any fish? Nope. Alright, Looks like we got a mini boss and then another Demeter buff.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Oh. I'm not exactly sure how this guy's gimmick works. He fires a lot of lasers, and I think it's based on these little add-ons, but not quite sure. He usually doesn't give me too much trouble. I just try to burst him down. Alright, let's see what we got going here. This is good. This is good if we had chill attack. I don't know how much chill we can apply with our special. But it's better than the other things, I think, so let's take it. When you have chill with your attack, that's an amazing boon, but we have doom attack. Oh, and I see a Chaos Gate when this room ends. Those of you who were here last run, you'll remember you go a couple of encounters with some sort of penalty or difficult challenge, and then you come out with a really good buff. Always take these unless you literally don't have enough health to pay for them. Or if you, Oh, alright, take care, Orin. Thanks for tuning in. It's good seeing you. Or, if you have the Chaos Trinket, you don't have to take health damage to go into these, but...
Send their messages to you unprompted, providing the choice of blessing, but no say. I seek to understand their point of view, but it is difficult.
Yeah, let's get some max life. We won't be able to preview what's coming up. That's no big deal. We're big boys. This is the first floor. We'll live. Especially when it's rooms with only one choice anyway. It's like, not knowing wouldn't have helped us anyway, so it's in our favor.
We'll miss a couple coins.
Alrighty. Keep things moving. Chase, Chaos honestly looks like James Charles. I wouldn't know Andy Ma, but that's funny. That is funny. Alright, let's pick up an Athena.
Just what I need.
Let's go for this, get that privilege status. Oh, poo-poo. Is this the boss? I can't tell. Oh, it is the boss. It's Tisiphone!
Please, I'm not a murderer. You don't have to do this.
So yeah, you can see that damage because we have privilege status because we're applying both Doom and Chill. So we're getting 40% damage bonus when both those are on. Granted, Doom doesn't last long, so I have to keep getting in there and applying it, which is a little annoying, but better than nothing, that's for sure. And Tisiphone's gimmick is every time you get her to a certain amount of health, you go to a smaller and smaller room, which is kind of fun. Easy peasy. Yeah, the Furies, see, when you don't have the three of them, and I know what's going on, it's not really that much trouble. Get our Titan Blood.
My Chaos Boon switched to a new effect.
Alright. So, where is that? Now 36 extra bonus life.
For your secret hall when going up.
What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I think we want... What do we want? I am dumb.
Which to choose?
I think we want Zeus's special. Or not special, cast. Let's go for Zeus. Let's get that easy... Oh, I have to choose. Well, maybe there's something I can sell.
Still need these.
I can't sell those. The Chaos Gate's more valuable.
I can use this.
Even though it requires more work. Yeah, indeed. Alright, let us keep pushing forward. We want everything, but damn these game limitations indeed. Alright, there's our Chaos Gate. No golden urns. Alright, Papa Chaos, show me what's up. Oh.
Think I got one.
Bro jelly.
For jelly.
You caught a specimen.
Oh, hold on, gold urn.
In the name of Hades.
Scorp, you can unlock like a fishing rod at some point. And, oh, that's really good. I'm gonna have to take this. You can get a fishing rod, and every now and then, what am I looking for? Oh, fish will randomly appear, and you catch them, and then, at the end, when you go back to, like, the house, there's a little chef guy in the lounge area, and, you can trade it into him for, like, gems, keys, darkness, stuff. Just a fun little mini game. And it's a nice way to rack up some resources without doing much. Right, we take double damage on lava. That's actually going to make Asphodel pretty annoying. Because there's so much freaking lava. Or not double, sorry, plus 400%. So 5 times. And we can't cast, but that's not a big deal. Let's get these gems. No biggie, no biggie. Easy game, easy life. Sorry I'm getting a little bit quieter, just focusing a little. Let's go for Zeus. That's why we picked up his boon after all. Oh, take care, Candy Queens. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you had a good time.
The Barge of Death is always here for me.
Alrighty. Yeah, the fists are my main weapon, so hopefully I can show you guys a little bit more skill this run. These are what I feel comfortable with. But I like to mix it up, you know, every now and then. And the spear, I'm not terrible with the spear, and it had that darkness bonus, and, you know, gotta get those meta currencies up. Easy. Alright, Zeus, show me what's up.
The surface, Zagreus. You call upon me then and there, all right? I'll personally see to it that you'll be escorted up to Olympus, and your quest shall be complete.
Yep, just what we wanted too. The cast, we're gonna take that. Although the revenge damage is pretty good, the cast is better. You shouldn't build... I mean, unless you're doing a meme AFK build, you shouldn't build around getting hit, because the idea is that you don't get hit. I mean, if you're new and all, that's fine, or if, like I said, if you're doing a meme build, also fine. But generally, you want to build around winning and form a win condition.
All the way from Tartarus to ask me more about your good-for-nothing court musician friend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Killer. Well, I hope you have fun playing Pokemon. You take care, man. Have a good night.
Certainly not. I'm merely here for your wonderful singing, cooking, or conversational ability. Though, since you mentioned it, you seem to have a lot to say to him. Is there anything I can do?
So let me see if I understand. Orpheus blew it with me like an idiot, but now I'm supposed to be reaching out to him. Sorry, hun, but that's not happening. The two of us are finished. And you know what? I think we're finished here too, if you'll excuse me.
Feels awkward she says that and gives me the boon. Yeah, let's upgrade 2 of our boons.
So good.
Indeed, so good. Pretty music, yay. Exactly, Eurydice don't need no man. She's fine. Eurydice is based. I really like Eurydice. She's got great buffs. She's a fun character, has a lot of personality. And her song is always great when you enter. It's really fun. I like to listen to the soundtrack a lot, like while I'm on my way to work, actually. Very nice soundtrack in this game. I usually don't listen to like video game music. Like I usually listen to like music, but I don't know, man. Hades' tracks are beautiful. Alright. We don't need an Infernal Trove. We don't have enough gold for the shop, but a palm is so bad. Shop. It's better than a palm. Oh. No. It hurts. Fine.
Should help keep me going.
Yeah. That was impending doom.
The war is on.
Man, that hurts not being able to get the dad hammer. Alright, we're gonna be stepping into the Lernian Bone Hydra. No biggie. This guy? No biggie. I can't stand in these lava pools because of that trap heat. Because I am a fool. Gotta be very careful of the magma this fight, more than usual because of that. Ugh. Looks like some skellies spawned. Gotta be more careful of that. Speak of the devil. Alright, pretty easy from here. Just lob some casts into him for extra damage. Thanks for that dodge, Hermes boon. Easy game, easy life. He was just vibing, I know, but he was in my way. I gotta go see Dad up on the surface. Or more accurately, I gotta go see Mom. We got it, mateys in Hades. Yeah, he starts really aggressive, but once you've won a couple runs, he gets like the dad gets kind of like funny with it. Let's see, what do we want? What are we looking for right now? We need a call still. Good call would be Athena. Let's try for an Athena call. Not really any money. Not really any boons worth giving up. No, let's move on to Elysium. Yeah, basically. You're not wrong, Scorp. That's pretty much exactly what it's like. He just gets so sick of you. Ooh, let's pick up another Hermes boon. Get rid of these witches really quick before they destroy my soul. Oh, I should have deflected that. That was bad. Pog.
So you took on my good professional associate, is that right, Cons? And you beat the
Yeah, exactly, Scorp. Basically, I understand too. Yeah, can't blame him.
He isn't even mad.
Attack is faster would be pretty good. Special is faster would be even better. So we can apply our chill. Dade, we need the Dad Hammer. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my Athena boon trinket, because I really wanted that Athena boon too. Flame wheels are scary. When you're playing fists, it's like the one fist nightmare, but we've got a good cast to deal with them. So, no issues at all. Not even sweating it. That's pretty good. Yeah.
These fists are
Oh, that's pretty good. No Athena. Let's take that darkness. Mysterious? No, witches. Uh-oh. That's a scary boss fight for me. I don't, especially because of all these traps with my trap damage up. Athena, without a doubt. Mysterious!
Let us clash here again before you face the champion. We never will allow you through without a fight.
A lot of the game, Zagreus tries to have a family meeting to find out what's going on. Basically, I believe that's might be the epilogue as well, but yeah.
Theseus, why go along with everything he says and does? You're your own man, and Bull.
King Theseus slew me in life and saved me in death. I was cast into Erebus, a monster. He found me when he died, and used his influence to bring me here with him.
That's nice of him and all, but sounds like you're even to me, seeing as he killed you in the first place.
No, we're not. And I will fight for him and alongside him for eternity, as recompense for helping me to understand exactly who I am.
Mysterious is awesome. I like him. He's really cool. Very easy boss, but very cool guy. I honestly... He's very challenging alongside Theseus, but I have no clue why he is a mid-floor mini-boss. He's so easy alone. This pattern is super recognizable and easy to handle. I say as I get hit. He does hit hard if he does hit you, I'll give him that. Yeah. Yep. Sounds about right. See you, bud. Thanks for playing.
Goddess Athena.
Yeah, pretty much, Scorped. I do. You have to beat him. He's a cool guy, though. I like him. I want to be his friend.
There must be some unconquerable force or foe awaiting you just at the border of your realm and ours. We cannot even see it through a shroud of darkness there. I shall make certain that your family knows it may take considerable time to surpass. So fear not, for we are patient here.
You want to be his friend? Don't hit him. Shaking my head. I have to play the game. Ooh, here's the call. That's exactly what we were looking for. This game delivers what you need. Uh-oh.
This won't end well for you.
There we go. Sorry for getting quiet. Screw this game. Be friends with the cool bull man. I mean, I get where you're coming from. I do. Let's get another dad hammer. Since they're just giving it to us. Popping these eyeballs. Keeping things moving. Got some spearmen. No big deal. Getting that privilege status with the Chillin' Doom is really doing work. Our win condition right now is go in, hit special dash, dash to deflect, so you get out safe. It's working pretty well. Have the call to help us out when we need it. What do we got here? More range, deal more damage. Dash upper deals 100% in an area. Dash strike pierces foes. That's pretty good. But this is also really good. I think we're going to go with long knuckle. It's going to be more helpful against the boss. Go to our boy Patroclus.
I ought to have been cast into the meadows of sprawling Asphodel. Not here. Not with these kings and braggarts. What am I doing here? Waiting. Lingering. Transfixed on something that was never mine. Something I never had. Something the matter there, stranger? Or have you come to torment me some more with idle chat?
You know Achilles, don't you, sir? You're Patroclus. Achilles serves us at my home. He trained me. He sends you his regards and love. He says to tell you he is thinking of you always.
That name. So then you've seen him, have you? In your father's house? And want me to believe he said all that? You'll forgive me if I am a little skeptical. In life, I left Achilles, and in death, he left me. We're even. And we've nothing left to say to one another now.
Oh, come on, Patroclus.
That can't possibly be true. There must be some misunderstanding here.
Well, Scorped, I hope you get a good night's sleep. I hope I'm not keeping you up from work or anything. But indeed, this game is a lot of fun. I love it. I would highly recommend getting it. If this looks any fun to you whatsoever, especially to go through the story with these characters from the beginning.
Tell him I'm doing perfectly all right, will
Let's get 30% HP per room because we're a little low. I'm a greedy boy. Alright, we're gonna get the double boon. So how this works, you pick a god first, you get their boon. This is pretty good. But this is what we... This is not that good, but I have to take it to fill out a prophecy. So then the other god you don't pick gets angry.
You have defied me here in jest, young man. Though in such cases pertinent to my authority, you'll find I lack a sense of humor.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. So now we have to fight a room, and Zeus is gonna, like, do something, like give them a buff, or yeah, he's gonna throw lightning circles at us while we fight. And then when it's over, he'll be like, alright, you're not so bad, and then he'll give us his boon too. Double boon rooms are extremely valuable, but they can also be tough if you're not prepared. When you're confident with the game, always go for them. If you're new and you're on a later floor, like floor 2 or 3, I would say skip it. But even if you're new, I feel like on the first floor, it's not too bad to deal with a Trial of the Gods. That's what they're called, by the way, the formal name, Trial of the Gods. Ba-ba-ba-ba, boing! Bada bing, bada boom.
No need to hold such grudges any longer, I suppose. But you just mind yourself around your Uncle Zeus.
God gauge fills up faster. Revenge damage, I know I memed on it earlier, but this isn't really necessary, so let's just take this. Yeah, we have gold. Hello, Ares. I'm going to go with this, because this we have the Doom attack, and it's also going to fill out our prophecy, so that's going to be really good. Hey there, Karen. Alright. Now we're going to beat the shit out of Theseus and Asterius. And you'll notice, Asterius, because we... Hang on 1 second.
He almost never gets a word in thanks to you.
The king speaks for the both of us, short one. Though if you wish to hear me say something to you, I will oblige.
And I too shall oblige. That is, oblige my trusty spear, which yearns to penetrate your soft and vulnerable, altogether pallid flesh. Now die!
Fucking Theseus. You'll notice, if you look, Asterius is already missing about 1/5 of his health, because we fought him as a mini-boss, so he's a little bit damaged. That's kind of the game's way of making it up to you that you already had to fight him. But again, I really think Asterius on his own is really easy. His value comes in, you have to focus on dodging his attacks, which makes it easy for Theseus to nail you with a spear if you're not paying attention. I think on his own he's not a very hard boss. It's embarrassing. I keep saying he's not hard and then I'm getting hit, but my point still stands. Gonna call the gods. Come on, throw your spear at me, dum-dum. Yeah, get owned. Yeah, Theseus' lines. He's fun because he's... Even Hades, as you get to know him, you can't really hate. He's pretty sympathetic. But Theseus, he's designed, he's funny, and he's lovable, but he's like a character that's easy to hate on, because it's hard to hate any of the enemies in the game. And I love that about him. He's really cool. And I like his relationship with Asterius. Very cool together.
Cerberus is patiently at work instead of resting here.
Alright, so we're gonna take our Skelly Tooth just to be safe, but this run's basically in the bag. Anything here we want? You know, let's not knock it. Let's just grab it. That Thread of Ariadne is gonna... I usually don't take it because it's a little on the expensive side, but you know, there's almost always at least one boon as an option in the paths, so I don't see why not. There's usually gold pots around here too... I guess not. And on to the river Styx. Anywhere to fish? I don't think so. Alright, so who do we want upgraded rarity from? Athena or Demeter? I think we want... Demeter... yeah.
Maybe this way.
We already have a lot of Athena. I don't know what more she can really give us that's that great. Alright, moving on. Get the gold pot, and we slam out of here. So, these rooms are pretty simple. Rinse, repeat. A couple of small rooms with enemies, clear it, go on, and then either the end or a boss fight. And interesting, worth noting, I didn't do it last time, but when you get to the sack and the fountain, indeed Scorped, absolutely. I'm the same way. This game is so pretty to look at. I love it. Not a knock on Gungeon. Gungeon's an amazing game. Also check it out, and it's got nice art. But a lot of roguelites, for some reason, have, like, pixel art. And I'm not trying to hate on pixel art. Pixel art is fine, okay? It's an art form in and of itself, and it looks nice. But it's nice to have a really good roguelite that isn't pixel art. It's very fresh. And especially Hades' art is just so top-notch. Everyone that worked on this game really poured their all into it. Super Giant. If you didn't know, this game is made by the same people that made Bastion and Transistor and Pyre. Super Giant killed it with this game. It is amazing. And I cannot get enough of it. I have to remember to apply my special so I can get the God's privilege status buff. I keep forgetting. Nope, got poisoned. Hang on. Pick up our Demeter boon. Not necessary, even though it's nice duo. Sure, we'll take Ravenous Will. Back up here. Let's see how much gold we got. Okay.
I'll take it.
Let's pick up Athena, I guess.
Let's see what's in here.
Oh yeah, don't want to let these guys get a chance to do their thing. Took a teeny bit of damage there, but it's kind of hard when they're spaced out like that in these rooms.
Not bad.
Get our gold vases for a little bit of free money. And keep moving here. I see some more gold vases, popping them as we go along here. And would it be, the game be merciful enough to make this the end? Based!
In the name of Hades.
Take damage. Pretty good. Let's go with it. Restored all of 1 HP on the fountain.
Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
Let's go with Frost Flourish. Alright.
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
At this point, at least while I'm still doing low heat... Oh, there's a fishing spot. Let me get that real quick. Cerberus Vanquished. He's fine.
I know you love fish.
At least at this point, I feel like I can, on low heat runs, which I'm still doing, can confidently get to Hades and win every time.
There.
But as we go higher, it's probably going to be a different story. Alright. Let's give Pops some pops. And by pops, I mean punches. That was bad. Oh, boy. So this is win 7, I believe.
So, boy, did you ask her about how she came to join me in the underworld? Did you confirm all your suspicions then?
You didn't drag her down to hell yourself, apparently. You're not going to tell me who did, though I can well imagine. Your brothers got to reign forever on Olympus while you got sent down into the underworld. So they gave you a consolation prize, didn't they?
You make such accusations knowing next to nothing. Careless as ever. Poseidon had nothing to do with it. He knows even less than you. If you value her existence or your own, it would be wise to keep it that way. And to turn back.
So, it was just Zeus. Zeus did some shit. Alright, come on. You know you're gonna go down, Hades. It's just a formality at this point. Let's go. Oh crap, took damage trying to get rid of that skull. Oh no, I got boiling blooded! Oh, I'm a fool. Keep him slowed, keep him doomed, get that privileged status damage buff, baby! I know we have the Greater Call, but we want to save it till after he's done his second little invulnerability shtick. There we are. Get rid of this guy so we don't have to worry about him. Because he's harshing my Mellow Man. Alright, come on, bring it, Pops. There we go. First health bar down. And we still have 5 death defies. So, yeah, we can't lose even if we wanted to. There's our first death defy. Fair enough. I'm being kind of careless because I know it's a win. Just trying to get it over with. Move the story along. Oh crap, I blew it at the worst time. I didn't realize he was impervious. Hide behind here. Easy game, easy life.
Blast you, boy. You think you are superior to me? You are a fool. I shall remember this.
Goodbye, Hades. Try again next time, buddy.
Now that was quick.
No fish here.
Just up ahead.
Alright, back in Greece. Good stuff. Of course, once again, we will check for fishies.
Zagreus.
Hello, Mother. You're mine.
More trout.
Like a trout.
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault. So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him. And you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever. After we part ways, just like that.
My son. I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine. Do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Oh, that's depressing.
Mother, blast.
Well, I believe 3 more wins, and we will have the ending there.
She can't do this to me.
So I'm gonna talk to all the NPCs on stream with you guys so you can see, but then I think I'm gonna call the stream there. But in advance, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everyone who listened in, gave this a chance. I hope you had fun. I hope you liked the game. And if you've got the means to, I hope you all give it a shot if you haven't yet. But yeah, let's go talk to everyone first, and then I'll cut it.
Through the locked door down the hall.
Oh, that's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust and tried to run away from home. Sorry, master's orders.
Nothing for me back there anyway.
The much-feared Cerberus licks endlessly at something on the floor.
Hey, listen a moment, lad. I require your discretion with regards to whom we spoke about last time. The Shade you met with in Elysium.
I understand. What can I do about this, sir? There must be something. But you have to let me know what's going on.
Simply put, he is the reason that I'm here. Patroclus lost his life before I did, because of me. I shortly followed, in a rage. When I arrived here, I received a hero's welcome. Your father himself ushered me to Elysium. But that's not what I wanted.
You wanted to see Patroclus, but he's in Elysium while you... Oh no.
I signed a pact, lad. Felt the terms were good enough. He could live there, while I'd live here, at least for now. Such deals are most uncommon,
and their confidentiality must be upheld. But let's speak no more of this for now, all right? Some other time.
Yes, that's very sweet of you to say, Scorp. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you had fun. As great as this plotline is, and I would love to further their relationship, I really wish he'd just teach me the phrase to awaken the damn spear. So I can get my ass back.
Guess what, Father? The lounge is all tidied up. Your house contractor there is quite efficient once you muster up the necessary funds. You should try it sometime.
Are you expecting words of thanks because you paid the contractor to fix a bit of devastation that you caused? I fear it shall take rather more than that.
What if I replaced every furnishing in this blasted place? Would you treat me any better then?
I suppose, boy, that there's only one way to find out. Though I suggest you save yourself the trouble.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
That aside, I am actually gonna buy some cosmetic upgrades for the lounge. But it's so close to... I know, but this helps further Dusa's relationship later.
I welcome you to go about your business, boy.
So we're gonna do a little bit of shopping.
Well, I don't see why not. Let's lighten things up a little around here. Let's go with this one then. A serviceable rug for a serviceable lounge.
The poets doubtless shall be singing of your rug.
Oh, come on, Hades.
Let's do it. The lounge's regulars might like this rug, I guess. Approved. Cerberus won't touch these things, although some shades seem to enjoy them fine. Contractor, work approved. It can't be eaten as I understand, but it can be displayed for all to see.
I see you're cultivating quite the mess.
Oh, come now.
Work approved. Paid in full up front. Let's see what we get.
Does that actually have a function? No, it's just cosmetic.
Orpheus, I saw Eurydice again. I couldn't bring myself to do exactly as you asked. I sort of mentioned you.
You what? Oh, what I meant to say was... Oh, did you perchance get the impression she had harbors toward me feelings of resentment and the like?
You seem to be a bit of a sore subject, yes. What happened to the two of you, if I may ask?
Oh, it's just... I almost saved her soul from this domain back when I lived and breathed. But in the final moments of my rescue, my faith faltered. She is lost to me forever now. Though I'm pleased to hear she isn't lost to you.
I'll have to get to the bottom of this later.
Nectar for best girl.
Oh my, Your Highness, are you really sure you want me to have this?
I really am, Dusa. I hope you enjoy it. Miss Dusa, I wanted to cordially invite you to an outing in the lounge. Remember when you asked me about a drink?
Oh, really? What, you mean right now?
Oh, I didn't know this was going to be a longer thing. Never mind, I guess they're going to have like a whole thing right now.
And, well, since I don't exactly fit the mold of your traditional Gorgon, I mean, I have no body, for example. I had trouble finding work. That is until Lord Hades took me in, and then I met you, and, well, I just love this job.
Oh, I can definitely relate to at least some of that.
Thanks, Your Highness. Prince Zagreus.
Bye for now.
Oh, I love her. Okay. Is that Thanatos?
Thanatos, the featured house servant.
What do you got for me, bud? Hello.
Give me the current special. Here's all I caught.
Give him some fishies. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Talk to Nyx.
Child, I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
I'm going back.
Good.
Damn right I'm going back. Can't get rid of me that easy, Ma. Okay. And now, finally, I can pick this up.
Nyx's strength. Not even tired, thanks.
22 runs, 7 wins, looking pretty good. Alright, all that's left is Skelly, and then we'll call it here. Well, I always forget if I don't do that immediately.
Less talking, more sucking here, pal.
Fair enough. Alright, well, everybody, thank you a ton for showing up. It was excellent seeing you all here, talking to you guys. I hope you all have a good night, rest well. Eat plenty, drink lots of water, you know, all the stuff that you say to people that you care about. All right. Take care, everybody. Good night.